Welcome back, student. In this video, we are going to discuss graph representation. We are going to discuss graph representation. How we can represent the graph in different forms. We are going to discuss three ideas. The first one is called adjacency list. The first one is called adjacency list. The second one is called adjacency matrix. The second one is called adjacency matrix. And the third one is called incident matrix. The incident matrix. The meaning of adjacency list. I am going to check the adjacent vertices. I am going to list the adjacent vertices. To form a table using adjacent vertices. When we are representing the same thing in a matrix, representing in matrix. But what we are going to do, we are going to use 0 and 1, using 0 and 1. If I have 1, then we are going to, if I have one vertex adjacent, I am going to use 1. So we said we are going to check the adjacency vertices with respect to the edges. With respect to the edges. So we are going to use 0 if there is no link. If there is 1, if there is one link. 2 links, 2 edges. Based on that idea, we are going to use the number and we are going to represent the vertices in matrix. The incident matrix is nothing but the matrix representation between vertex and edges. Vertex and edges. This is called incident matrix. So for the adjacency list, we are going to check, we are going to list the adjacent vertices. What are all the vertices are adjacent. For adjacency matrix, we are going to represent the same adjacency vertices, but we are going to represent them in a matrix using 0, 1 and so on, based on the number of edges. And the incidence matrix, we are going to represent the vertex and edges in matrix form. For example, I am going to take the same, I am going to find the answer first for adjacency list and then adjacency matrix and then incident matrix and then incident matrix. When we take the adjacency list, I am going to form a table. I am going to take a vertex and I am going to check the adjacent vertex. Adjacent vertices. When we are having 5 vertices, isn't it? V1, V2, V3, V4 and V5. The meaning of adjacency, we said, where we are having an edge. I am going to take V1. V1 is adjacent to itself because there is an edge for it, isn't it? V1 is having a loop. That means V1 is adjacent to V1. I am going to take V2. Yes, there is a link between V1 and V2 using an edge E4. So this is having a link. So V2 is adjacent. When I check for V3, there is no direct link between V1 and V3. There is no direct link between V1 and V3, so they are not adjacent. When I am taking V4, V1 and V4, yes, they are connected with an edge, so there is V4 is adjacent to V1. V5 again, yes, it is connected, so V5 is adjacent to V1. So the meaning of adjacency list, I am going to list the vertices which are adjacent to a given vertex. So V1, V2, V4, V5. When I take V1, V1 is adjacent to V1, that is the loop. V1 is having the link with the V2, V1 is having the adjacent edge with V4, V1 is having edge with the V5. The same idea I am going to continue with the other things. I am going to check for V2. When we take V2, V2 is having a link with the V1. So V1 is adjacent. V2 is having a link with V3. There is an edge. So this is adjacent. V2 is having link with V4. So they are adjacent. Now I am going to check V3. When I check V3, V3 is adjacent to V2. There is a vertex. V3 is having a loop, so it is adjacent to itself. V3. V3 is adjacent to V4. There is no link between V3 to V1 and V3 to V5. There is no link between V3 to V1 and V3 to V5. So they are not adjacent. Next I am going to check for V4. When I check for V4, V4 is having a link with V1. V4 is having a link with V2. V4 is having a link with V3. And V4 is having a link with V5. The last one I am going to check for V5. V5 is having a link with V1. V5, there is no link with V2. There is no link with V3. There is an edge connecting V5 and V4. So when I am writing the adjacent vertices in a list, then this is called adjacency list. Then it is called adjacency list. When we are converting this adjacency using a matrix, then this will become adjacency matrix. When we are representing the adjacent vertices in a matrix, then it is called adjacency matrix. This is what we are going to discuss in the next idea. The next idea is called adjacency matrix. Let me take the same problem and I am going to check for adjacency matrix. For adjacency matrix, we are going to take the matrix between V1, V2, V3, V4, V5. And I am going to take the same V1, V2, V3, V4, V5. I am going to check the connection. V1 is adjacent to V1, isn't it? So this is 1. I am going to check V1 is adjacent to V2. Yes, there is only one edge. So V1, V2, 1. I am going to check V1, V3. There is no direct link or there is no edge between V1 and V3. This is 0. I am going to check V1 and V4. There is an edge. So there is a 1. But when I am coming to V5, it is having 2 edges. So I am going to write the number as 2. How many times it is connected? It is connected with 2 edges. So V1 is connected with the V5 in 2 edges. Next I am going to check for V2. I am going to check for V2. When I am checking for V2, it is having only one link or one edge with V1. There is no loop, so V2, V2 is 0. When we are checking with V3, it is having one edge. When we are checking with V4, it is having connection with 2 edges. It is having connection with 2 edges. When we check for V5, this is having 0. There is no connection. In the same idea, I am going to check for V3. V3, V1, there is no link. V3, V2, there is an edge, only one edge. V3, yes, it is having a loop. V3, V4, it is having a edge, and there is no link between V5. Next, I am going to check for V4. When I check for V4, V1, yes, there is one link. V4, V2, there is two edges. And V4, V3, 1, there is no loop. V4, V5, 1. And the last one, I am going to check for V5. V5, V2, I am having two lines, two edges. V5, V2, there is no edge connecting them. V5, V3, there is no edges connecting them. V5, V4 is 1. There is no loop, so this is 0. So when we are checking the adjacency vertices in a matrix form, then this is called adjacency matrix. This depends on the number of edges. The number depends on the number of edges. If we are having 2, then the connection will be 2. If I have 3 connections, then I am going to take 3. In the same idea, we are going to check for incidency matrix or incident matrix. For the incident matrix, we are going to take the vertex and edge. Incident matrix. For incident matrix, we are going to consider the vertex V1, V2, V3, V4, V5, and I am going to take the edges E1, E2, E3, E4, E5, E6, E7, E8, E9, 10 and 11. So let me make it a small, so that I can write all the 11 edges. So this is E1, E2, E3, E4, E5, E6, E7, E8, E9, E10 and E11. Now what we are going to do, we are going to check whether the vertex is having a link with E1 or not. Now this is the idea. If it is yes, I am going to take 1, otherwise I am going to take 0. When I take V1, E1, V1, E1, yes, I am going to take 1. V1, E2, yes, they are intersecting, so this is 1. V1, E3, yes, they are intersecting. V1, E4, yes, E4 is going through V1. When I take E5, again E5 is going through V1. But when I take E6, this is away from V1, so that means I am going to take 0. E7, there is no connection between V1, so 0. E8 is away from V1, 0. E9, E10, E11, all are away from E1. There is no connection between those vertices and edges. So in such case, we are going to take 0. In such case, we are going to define 0. The same idea, I am going to take V2. V2, E1 away, there is no connection, 0. V2, E2, there is no connection, so the value is 0. V2, E3, 0. V2, E4, yes, 1. V2, E5, no, 0. V2, E6, yes, 1. V2, E7, yes, 1. V2, E8, yes, 1. V2, E9, away, 0. 10, 0. 11, 0. I am going to check for V3, the next one, V3 E1, far away, 0. V3 E2, 0. V3 E3, 0. V3 E4, 0. V3 E5, 0, no connection. V3 E6, 0. V3 E7, 0. V3 E8, yes, 1. V3 E9, 0. V3 E10, yes, 1. V3 E11, yes, 1. So if there is the connection, if there is the vertex, that where the edge is passing through, if your edge is passing through a vertex, then we are going to take the number. What about V4? See, in exam you can do it the other way easily. E4 is having connection with E5. E4 is having connection with E6, E7, E9, E10. So the remaining values are 0. The remaining values are 0. So this is easy way. Take the check. V4 is having connection. E5, E6, E7, E9, E10. You put 1, 1, 1, 1 and the remaining places will be 0. The last one I am going to check for V5. V5 E1, E2 and the other one is E9. All the other values are 0. All the other values are 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this is called graphical representation. Graph representation in adjacency list, adjacency matrix and incident matrix. Thank you.